on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Linda Kenyon. It was a down day on Wall Street today.
Stocks were slammed after the July jobs report came in much weaker than expected, adding fuel to worries about the U.S. economy following several other disappointing economic signals. Investors also soured on another batch of tech earnings as shares plunged for Amazon and Intel, with Intel cutting 15% of its workforce in a restructuring.
CBS News business reporter Jason Brooks. The Dow lost 610 points today. The NASDAQ lost nearly 418. There are no excuses, says Secret Service Acting Director Ronald Rowe Jr., but he says he's going to fix it.
I am committed to pursuing accountability for the Secret Service's failure in Butler, Pennsylvania.
He's talking about the assassination attempt against former President Trump during a campaign rally in Butler. Vice President Harris has clinched the Democratic presidential nomination today in a virtual roll call vote. But CBS's Weijia Jiang says the road to the White House will not be easy.
It is a very tight race, but it's also very early in the race. There's polling that shows that she is gaining some momentum, gaining some ground, especially with regards to the amount of enthusiasm for her.
Delegates will officially nominate Harris in person later this month at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. 3 Americans who were wrongly detained in Russia are now getting treatment at a Texas military base. CBS's Natalie Brand reports.
Coming home itself is really stressful. Liz Cathcart is Executive Director of Hostage U.S., a resource for those wrongfully detained and their families. Not only dealing with those types of traumas that you dealt with in captivity, but it's also then figuring out how to rebuild your new life.
A storm system over Cuba could move over the Florida Peninsula this weekend. National Hurricane Center Director Michael Brennan is tracking.
Potential for heavy rainfall is going to extend up across coastal Georgia, South Carolina, and especially into southeastern North Carolina as we go into next week. Potential for 4 to 8 inches of rainfall in this area as well.
With the latest on the Olympics, here's CBS's Wendy Gillette.
The U.S. has broken a world record, the first for the team during these Olympics, in the 4x400-meter mixed relay and track and field. In the pool, Leon Marchand keeps rising to one of the sport's greats. He won gold in the 200-meter individual medley after taking first in the 400 individual medley, 200 fly, and 200 breast. Only 4 swimmers have won 4 individual gold medals at a single Olympics. One of them is Michael Phelps. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, Paris.
This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear the good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 81 degrees in Orinda, California.